All right, here at the Henley home, just wanted to walk through real quick what we're looking at. So we'd basically only be doing the white around the house. So it'd basically be all the trim. Some trim has been done. Some trim needs another coat on it, and I'll kind of highlight that as we walk around. And then some trim has not been done, which we'll need to put 2 coats on. Homeowner is providing the materials. They're using emerald, so we would just use that. And it's just white, so white emerald on all the trim. So the fascia and soffit would all be painted white. This siding area up here and the trim board across would be white. And then all of these across, and then these vertical boards and horizontal trim boards would all need to be done. Any trim around windows would also need to be done. The bottom ones have been done as far as the first coat goes. You can kind of see how there's touch-ups on some of the blue, and then there's touch-ups again on some of the blue here. And then you can see, you know, some of these need an additional coat because you can see the blue coming through. So I would say that most of the areas that I'll highlight need a second coat. You can kind of see it pretty well over here. So, and then same thing over here. You can see the blue coming through at various places. So a lot of these, the trim that's been done will need to have a second coat on it, just so that it holds up as well as it can. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. Again, these boards on the sides would be painted white. They haven't been yet. And then we would need to recoat with another coat for all of this white here. That's already been done. The windows up here have never been touched. Same with the shake siding. So we'll need to put a second coat on that, or 2 coats on that. And then you've got, again, some of the bleed through on the trim boards. They need a second coat. This door and frame area would need to be redone. And then the soffit and gutter board, same thing up there, soffit and gutter board across the top. Need a second coat around the garage door. The garage door stays blue, but need a second coat around the garage door. Again, you can see some of the bleed through of the blue coming through there, so it needs a second coat. And then trim board behind the downspout. Again, this trim board on the sides and below need a second coat. This has already been done, so this section of siding and soffit is fine. Everything's good. There's just little touch-ups on these end caps right there where you can see some of the blue coming through. But overall, this portion is done. And then you've got more of the same. You've got the vertical trim boards. You've got the horizontal trim here and here. You've got the garage, or the access door to the garage door and frame. You've got the trim board down here. You've got the soffit and gutter board up here. On the back, you've got these 3 windows here. You've got this frame around the door. And then you've got this area of siding up here. And then obviously the fascia and the soffit up there as well. Sorry, I failed to mention this rake board would also be painted the white. And then walk around to the back side. Or sorry, the last side, and it'd be, again, fascia or soffit and gutter board. You've got a window trim here. You've got the vertical trim pieces, and then you've got 2 rows of trim around the house. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But the quote is, I will get the quote over to you here shortly. We'll also trim around that laundry vent there. But I'll get the quote over to you here shortly, and then you can just let me know. A couple touch-ups right there. You can just let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to help any way that I can. Thank you.